welcome back to the cruise with Esther. I hope you are doing great. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Esther Reguavoin, and on this channel I talk about living in the US as an immigrant, ways to relocate to the US, and I also share general information or data about migration. So if this is of interest to you, please subscribe to get notified when I upload new videos. Do you know that there are countries that actually give citizenship through marriage after being a resident for 1 year? Yes, there are. I bet some of you are not aware. So today I will talk about countries that give citizenship by marriage in 3 years or less after being a resident of that country. So obtaining citizenship through marriage typically requires a few years of residency and also meeting certain criteria. But there are a few countries that are known to offer a faster track to citizenship for spouses of citizens in 3 years or less. So one thing you should definitely know, or one thing you should know, and it's definitely important, is that the petitioner has the burden to prove that the marriage is bona fide, meaning it was not entered into solely for immigration benefit, because marriage is the only option for foreign nationals to obtain legal status in that country or in a country without hassle. So these petitions are, thoroughly investigated for marriage fraud, and the penalty for marriage fraud can be prison, fine, deportation, and also a lifetime ban from obtaining legal status. So here are some countries that are known to offer citizenship by marriage. So I will start with those countries that give citizenship by marriage in 3 years. So the first on my list is the United States of America. The USA is actually situated in North America. So you can apply for US citizenship after 3 years if you're a permanent resident, that is a green card holder, and have been married to and also living with the same US citizen spouse during that time. So the spouse must have continuously resided in the US after becoming a lawful permanent resident for at least 3 years immediately preceding the date of filing the naturalization application, and also must have lived in marital union with his or her citizen spouse for at least those 3 years. So the cost is around anywhere from $0 to $760, depending on your filing category and the type of filing method that you're going to use, either paper that's mailing it, or if you're filing online. So next on my list is United Kingdom, which is in Europe. So if you are married to or in a civil partnership with someone who is a British citizen and have lived in the UK for at least 3 years, then you can apply for British citizenship. It costs about £1,630 to apply for naturalization, and it takes about 6 months for you to get it. So next is Luxembourg. Luxembourg is in Europe. So if you marry a Luxembourgish national, you must have passed the living together in Luxembourg course or test, as well as the Luxembourgish language test. So if you were not a resident of Luxembourg at the time of your marriage, you must wait 3 years before applying for the citizenship. So next on my list is Germany. Germany is in Europe. Germany actually grants citizenship through marriage within 3 years. So spouses or registered same-sex partners of German citizens are eligible for naturalization after 3 years of legal residence in Germany. So they must also demonstrate basic German language proficiency and also integration into the German society. So next on my list is Netherlands. Netherlands is in Europe. The Netherlands actually allows citizenship through marriage after you have been married to or in a registered partnership with a Dutch national for at least 3 years. As long as you can prove that you have lived with your Dutch partner for at least 3 years, then you can apply for citizenship. So next is Sweden. Sweden is in Europe. Foreign spouses of Swedish citizens can become eligible for Swedish citizenship after 3 years of marriage and residence in Sweden. So they must also meet certain language and integration requirements to be able to put in their applications. Next is Portugal. Portugal is in Europe. Spouses of Portuguese citizens may apply for Portuguese citizenship after being married and legally residing in Portugal for at least 3 years. They must also demonstrate knowledge of the Portuguese language and their culture as well. Next is Denmark. Denmark is in Europe. Foreign spouses of Danish citizens can apply for Danish citizenship after 3 years of marriage and residence in Denmark. So they must also meet the language and integration requirements and also pass a citizenship test. So if you notice, most of all these countries that are in Europe, that their major language is not English, you need to pass a language test. Next is Belgium. Belgium is in Europe. Spouses of Belgian citizens can also become eligible for Belgian citizenship after 3 years of marriage and also residence in Belgium. So they need to, demonstrate integration and knowledge of one of Belgium's official languages to be able to put in their application. So that's it for those that are giving or those that allow you to apply for citizenship after 3 years of residence in that country through marriage. So next, I'm going to list, the next phase, I'm going to list countries that give citizenship by marriage in 2 years. So the first on my list is Colombia. Colombia is in South America. So spouses of Colombian citizens can actually apply for citizenship after 2 years of residence in Colombia. Very easy. As long as you reside in Colombia after 2 years of being married, you can apply for Colombian citizenship. So next is Italy. Italy is in Europe. Foreign spouses of Italian citizens can apply for citizenship after 2 years of legal residence in Italy if they reside in the country, or after 3 years if they reside abroad, that is outside Italy. So these periods are also reduced by half if the couple has children together. So if you have an Italian spouse, it's very easy. If you have kids, it's going to take you a shorter time for you to get your citizenship. So next is Poland. Poland is in Europe. A foreign spouse of a Polish citizen can actually apply for citizenship after 2 years of continuous residence in Poland, provided that you have a residence permit. So you see, most of these countries actually require you to reside in that country for a year, 2 years, 3 years before you can actually apply for citizenship. Next is Bolivia. Bolivia is in South America. Bolivia actually offers a quicker path to citizenship through marriage. Spouses must have had legal residence in the country for a minimum of 2 years. So you must have lived in the country for 2 years before you can apply for citizenship after being married to a national. So next is Peru. Peru is in South America. So to obtain a Peruvian nationality through marriage, applicants must also meet specific established requirements, and the minimum time required is 2 years. So Peru actually offers streamlined citizenship by marriage, requiring just 2 years of residency after marrying a Peruvian citizen. So with a high quality of life and low living cost, Peru is actually a great option for people to consider. Next is Argentina. Argentina is in South America. So the minimum time that is required in Argentina is 2 years. So marrying an Argentinian national actually grants immediate residency, and the citizenship process takes about 2 years. Finally, I'm going to talk about countries that give citizenship by marriage in 1 year. So the first on my list is Spain. Spain is in Europe. So before 1975, once you get married to a Spanish citizen, you automatically obtained Spanish citizenship. But now, it's not the case. So if you are legally married to a Spanish national and have lived together for a minimum of 1 year in Spain, you would also need to have a residency permit as the family member of a citizen of the European Union, and you also have to take and pass the nationality test, which comprises of DEL, which is the Diploma de Español como Lengua Extranjera, I hope I'm correct, and also the CCSE exam, which is the Constitutional and sociocultural knowledge exam. Then you can become a citizen after all these requirements have been fulfilled. So next on my list is Belize. Belize is in North America. This destination actually has a straightforward citizenship process in place, especially through marriage. So spouses to Belize citizens actually qualify for citizenship after residing in Belize for 1 year. Very easy, straightforward. Next on my list is Portugal. Portugal is in Europe. So while the standard residency requirement for spouses is 3 years in Portugal, there are circumstances where citizenship can be granted in a shorter period, such as 1 year, especially if the applicant is of Portuguese descent or has a connection to Portuguese communities abroad. All you have to do is prove that, and you can apply for your citizenship after 1 year of being a resident in Portugal. That is why if you are married to a citizen. So next is Brazil. Brazil is in South America. So foreign spouses of Brazilian citizens can actually apply for citizenship after 1 year of permanent residence in Brazil, provided that the couple is legally married and also residing in Brazil. So last on my list is Israel. Israel is in Asia. Under the law of return, spouses of Israeli citizens can apply for Israeli citizenship after 1 year of residency in Israel, although the process can also be quicker for those who are Jewish. So that's it, guys. It's also important to know that while these countries offer expedited pathways to citizenship for spouses, applicants must still meet certain eligibility criteria and also fulfill the requirements that are related to residency, language proficiency, and also integration. So additionally, citizenship laws and requirements may also change over time. So it's advisable to consult the official government sources, do your research so that you can get the most up-to-date information on these countries. So thank you all for watching. If you learned something from this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to get notified when I publish new videos. Have you subscribed? Have you subscribed? Click that button now. If you get your citizenship through marriage, let us know in the comment section below how the process was for you and how long it took you to get it. So please, guys, share this video. There are still people who do not know about the information that has been talked about in this video today. So guys, stay charming, stay fabulous, stay healthy, and stay blessed. I will see you in my next video. Bye.